I designed a little robot to teach coding to my daughter. The outcome is to create an educational tool that will teach the kids how to first design something in 3D and then 3D print it. And instead of doing something that is just for fun, it's going to be an educational robot. I created a workshop where we select, with the Ministry of Education and UNESCO, we select 10 teachers in every country. And then I go there and train them on different things. The first thing is going to be the 3D printing. So how we're going to build this robot, how we're going to design it and 3D print it. And you can see that now it's printing a robot right now. The second thing will be how to learn about artificial intelligence. And we have a software where we can show images to the robot and it will learn to recognize them. The third step is to know how to use this information to create code so the robot will react to the environment. When we finish to print, we just can remove the place and you see that this is going to be the base of the robot. And in our case, we use a ping pong ball also to make it as accessible as possible. And you can see that the robot is composed by 3 parts, which is the basic, this part that will allow to synchronize and to fix the servo motors, and this ping pong ball that will allow to have the free will for the robot. The first thing that we see that they react very well to something that can move. We have been using teachable machine to teach the robot to recognize geometrical forms. So the kids will draw geometrical forms, will show the forms to the machine, and the machine will learn how to recognize them. We're going to use the speakers of the phone, the camera, and the proximity sensor. So we do the coding with the computer, then we send all the information to the phone, and then we can program it. Now I'm going to show him a triangle. We're going to show him make an event that the robot will turn to the left. This way. It's like autonomous cars that move around when they recognize people, but just with an old phone, very basic electronics, and a 3D printed robot. So that's the goal. And when kids they see that, they really feel that like they can do much more complicated things. But we start with something very basic, but that can go up to robbers that will run into in bars in the